Our first senior is senior cheerleader Brookville.
You recording?
Brookville's school activities include National Honor Society, Interact, and cheerleading. Honor Society secretary. Her future plan, she plans on attending Sinclair College, and she wants to become a medical assistant. Brooklyn Tobias. Connor Yates, escorted out by Jeffrey Yates.
All right.
Connor's medical school activities include football, basketball, freshman focus mentor, hoop squad member, varsity and a member of the
Welcome, folks, to senior night here at Milton Union High School.
football and basketball his senior year. He's been recognized for his
First senior up for the gentleman is Connor Yates.
Scholar Athlete of the Week, two-time first team All-TRC and linebacker, and second team TRC for basketball. His future plans including attending high school, and he's going to graduate high school with an associate's degree. He plans on attending Indiana Wesleyan University on a football scholarship and plans to major in exercise science. Connor Yates.
The next senior is Blake Broomball.
Blake Brumbaugh, escorted out by parents John and Jessica Brumbaugh. Blake's school activities include he's active in the church youth group at Sunday school. He's a 4.0 student, and he's active in football, basketball, track, and varsity out. He's been recognized for his outstanding athletic achievements. He's been first team football team MVP his sophomore, junior, and senior years. First team All SWBL his sophomore year. First team All TRC his junior and senior year. He's been the Three Rivers Conference Defensive Back of the Year his junior year, and the Three Rivers Conference Defensive Back his senior year. He's Division V Southwest Region Offensive Player of the Year his senior year. He's a first team All-State Defense his junior year, and first team All-State Offense his senior year. In basketball, he's been his team MVP his sophomore, junior year. First team All-League freshman, sophomore, and junior years. Three Rivers Conference Player of the Year his junior year. Division II District 9 first team, and Division II District 9 Player of the Year his junior year. And track, he's the team MVP his sophomore, junior year. Conference champion in long jump his sophomore and junior year. Conference champion in the 100 meters his junior year. Three Rivers Conference Player of the Year in 2022. A state qualifier in the 100 meters his sophomore year. All-state long jump sophomore and junior year. He finished 5th and 7th in those years respectively. His future plans, he's going to be attending Indiana Wesleyan University on an academic and football scholarship, and he's going to be majoring in civil engineering. Blake Brumbaugh.
That young man's accomplished a couple things.
Next gentleman is Tyler Crest.
Tyler's school activities include 4 years of basketball, 3 years of tennis, and 4 years of FFA. He's the leader of the school. He's the tennis team captain. He's the FFA president and 4-H president. He's been recognized for his athletic achievements. He's a league honorable mention in basketball. He has a FFA state degree in tennis. He's been recognized as all-area honorable mention Division II in 2021 and all-area second team Division II in 2022. He was a district qualifier in 2021 and a district semifinalist in 2022. His future plans, he's been accepted to 3 separate colleges, Illinois Tech, University of Dayton, and Concordia in Wisconsin. He's planning on majoring in a business degree in sports entertainment management. Tyler Kress. Carson Brown, escorted out.
Our next gentleman is Carson Brown.
Carson's school activities include a member of the National Honor Society and the Varsity. He's a 4-year varsity soccer player, a 4-year member of the basketball team. He's the leader of the school. He was captain of the soccer team. He's been recognized for his athletic achievements by being awarded second team SWBL his sophomore year in soccer, third team Northwestern District in his junior year, and awarded first team Three Rivers Conference, as well as second team North District in his senior year. Also an EBT for the soccer team. Carson plans on attending college and earning a degree in mechanical engineering.
next gentleman is Cooper Brown.
Escorted out by Sheila and Tony Brown. Cooper's school activities include 4 years of basketball, 3 years of football, and 3 years member of Varsity Out. He's been a junior and senior basketball captain, and he was captain of the football team his senior year. He's been recognized as first team All-State defensive back in football and first team District 9 in basketball. He has future plans. He's going to go to college, not sure where yet, but he's planning on getting a degree in sports business management and hopes to play either football or basketball. Cooper Brown. Ethan Lane has started out with Michelle.
Our next gentleman is Ethan Lane.
Ethan has been a member of the football and basketball teams. He's also a member of the Varsity Out. He's been recognized for his football prowess as a first-team All-State football player, offensive lineman, and offensive lineman of the year in the Jay Rivers Conference. His future plans, he's going to Findlay. He'll be playing football for Findlay and majoring in business management. Ethan Lane.
Really strong crew of seniors this athletic season.
Yes. 6 of them. And then 1 senior cheerleader.
In a classy move, several of our Brookville fans are also standing, giving honor to a senior. That's classy sportsmanship there.
Absolutely. Should be a good game tonight. The real test is how we're going to fill 20 minutes between the senior presentation and the start of the game.
That is a challenge I was curious about. I've been known to take up a lot of time in other venues of my work, but
we'll find out tomorrow where, when, and who the boys will play in the state tournament.
and I heard from Coach Berner earlier this evening. Oh, that's right. We're going to look at some tech stuff. Hold on just a moment.
Okay.
Up, up, up. Yeah. Huh. All right. Level set, level set. Why is my left and right? Why do I only show, you show both sides or is it all mono? I'm wondering why I don't have a.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just saying, oh, I did hit a couple solo buttons here. Maybe I hit, there, let's try, there we go.
Yeah, you must have hit him when you were.
Yeah, when I heard F-bombs dropping, like I was like, I wasn't sure if we were live when the F-bombs were flying. And I was like just slamming buttons and just trying to crank knobs and buttons. I was hitting everything.
Oh, brother. Oh, Blake's gonna start.
Yeah, Coach Berner said that he's going to get like a symbolic start tonight. Be in for maybe a shot and get back out again.
The normal starting lineup is on the screen.
There comes the flag.
Yep. Okie dokie. Hey, we're gonna provide right after that.
So everything's ready then?
Yeah, all I gotta do is hit 3 buttons.
It sure seems like it's a lot less complicated for this to go live than it is for church.
Oh.
Church is a lot more complicated for me. I'm on the 2 different websites for Facebook and for YouTube, and then I have OBS starting the stream and
Yeah.
always
Well,
checking all that other stuff.
hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
You have enough monitor coming into you?
Yeah.
All right. I usually turn mine down. You see I have me turned down a little bit?
Yeah.
I don't like to hear me all that loud.
That's good, right? Say something.
Something.
Okay.
I'm not hearing you as loudly, though.
Hello?
You hear yourself? There you go.
Hello?
Get that mic in there. The worst part is like trying to make it so I don't hear myself breathing, but
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Good. Man, so the Bulldogs are on like a 3-game losing streak. I mean, it took them from, they were like in 3rd place in the conference. Now they're in the bottom half of the conference now.
We won't bring that up.
No, I think, acknowledging this last week's been rough on the Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs have been on a 4-game winning streak, so that'll be a teaser for, hey, speaking of, halftime we'll have Coach Roos. That is an odd name, Coach Roos.
Oh, you gotta stand. I gotta take my cap off and all that.
Good evening. On behalf of the staff and the administration of the Middle Union School District, we'd like to welcome you to our high school gymnasium for tonight's varsity matchup between our guests from Brookville and your Milton Union Bulldogs. Milton Union Integrity and self-discipline are key elements to experiencing a positive athletic event. Milton Union and the Ohio High School Athletic Association encourages everyone to enjoy and respect the game. We live in the greatest country on earth with freedoms enjoyed by no others. Let's take a moment to honor the men and women who have served and the men and women who are currently serving to keep her strong and free. Please rise, remove your caps, and join in the singing of the national anthem, performed and sung by 8th grade student Charlotte Pattisich.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting midair, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now let's take the opportunity to meet the starting lineups for his moments. First, our guest from Brookville High School. And his 6'4" junior, number 1, Brendan Fisher. 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Tom Keating. 5'10" junior, number 5, Cole Crabtree. His 6' junior, number 11, Keegan Mayer. And 5'10" junior, number 23, Chase Woods. Blue Hills coach by Mr. Jeff Davidson. Now the starting lineup for your Milton Union Bulldogs.
Okay,
In their
we're
final
back.
game of the season. In the
Back
middle,
live now
the senior number
for
0,
the
Connor Yates.
senior night here at
Guard senior
Bulldogs.
5, Blake Brookville.
They're introducing the starting lineup right now for the Milton Union Bulldogs.
And away the senior, number 12, Carson Brown. And at the other wing,
As those lineups are being named, our listeners may have noticed the name Blake Broomball be mentioned. Coach Berner said he would be getting a start tonight, but don't expect to see him in the game for very long. They want him at full strength for tournaments.
this evening's contest have been selected and assigned based on procedures
Yep, so the starting, I'll do the starting lineups for the
Three Rivers Conference. Their experience and integrity qualify them to
visiting Brookville Blue Devils.
tonight's contest.
Number 1, Brendan Fisher. Number 2, Dominic King. Number 5, Cole Crabtree. Number 11, Keegan Mayer. And number 23, Jace Wood.
And for the Bulldogs, Connor Yates, Blake Broomball, Tyler Kress, Carson Brown, and Cooper Brown. Referees are ready for the opening tip-off.
Oh, they're giving Blake the honorary 2 points. That was nice.
Good sportsmanship by the...
Yep, and then Milton in return is doing it for the Blue Devils.
And so it is 2-2.
And now we're going to have a substitute. We're going to have Ethan Lane in for Blake Broomball. And the home crowd has given Blake a standing ovation.
That was all well and good, but there's a lot of pressure in those little short shots for both those players.
Yeah, there is.
I'd rather shoot with a guy in my face on the three-point line than that open layup. And now the game begins.
Now the game begins. But Blake's had a great career here at Milton Union.
Ethan, nice positional hold there. Gets those field goal in the paint. Good challenge that shot by Connor Yates. Bulldogs with the rebound. Was that a 3-2 zone I was seeing, Robert?
I believe so. And it looks like, yeah, it's a 3-2 zone. You don't see those very often.
To both teams. That's right, you're hearing right, friends. It's a Robbie and Robert or Robert and Robbie, I'm not sure. We haven't argued about who gets the first name on that one, but
You obviously do.
missed layup. Bulldogs come back down the court, getting their offense established.
It looks to me that we have a little bit of a slight size advantage over the Blue Devils. That's probably why they're in the 3-2 zone.
Yep, and Ethan Lane, that would explain his presence in the game to kind of capitalize on that height and board position. Turnover by Bulldogs. Good idea. Notice they have Connor Yates at the high side of the elbow for the offense setup. Hopefully we'll see him down in on the box as well.
This looks like a 1, 2,
Yeah,
3. Cooper Brown with the rebound.
Yeah, the rotation is a little unique.
Yeah, it's kind of like a combination of a man-to-man in a zone, depending on where the ball
knocked
is.
away. Bulldogs out back. Connor Yates to pass it over to Ethan Lane.
Oh, yeah, nice play.
I think a shot would have been almost as easy, but hey, points are points. We will take them. Yeah, it's been a rough 7 days for the Bulldogs. They've lost 3 games in the last 7 days, so it's been hard for them, and now a tournament's starting. Now on the other side of the coin, the Lady Bulldogs, Robert, are on a 4-game winning streak going into the tournament.
Nice pass. Oh, too far under the basket.
I believe that ball went off Tyler's head.
Yep.
The Lady Bulldogs have a 4-game winning streak, and I think if all things work out, we'll get to have Coach Roos with us during halftime. So you don't have to listen to me talk about my snow shoveling escapades. We can actually talk basketball about Lady Bulldogs and how their season has been, what they're looking ahead to, and possibly who they're playing and where. So stay tuned during halftime. 2-point shot by the Devils.
Well, we got a little bit of a press now.
There you go, throw it ahead. And, oh, boy.
Nice tip. Good play by the Brookville gentlemen.
Yeah, they chased that down.
Bounced it right off of Nathan's.
Thought the Bulldogs were going to break that press really well.
Yeah, it's a 1-3-1 now again. Oh, there's a 3.
Open 3, and number 5 makes them pay.
Yeah, 7-6 now. Blue Devils over the Bulldogs. They went back to their full court press again. We broke at the last Connor.
Nicely done. He faked he was going to pass, and the double
went right through,
split off.
broke the press all by himself.
Telegraphed that pass. I think I saw smoke signals.
Little traveling music there, but it's not called.
He injured himself on that one.
Uh-oh.
He already had that knee braced and bandaged up, and he's going to have a traveling call as well. His foot was planted, and then he caught the ball awkwardly and was trying to get it passed off. You could just see
he didn't hurt anything too bad.
You can see the grimace there.
Yeah.
And a travel insult to injury.
Yep. Well, it looks like he's going to the trainer's room.
Well, he jogged into that hallway, so that's a good sign.
So number 3, Braden Schauer, is in for him now.
Another open shot outside. We watched
Connor Yates with the rebound.
the outside shot of the Brookville team for the JV bomb us out of the gym a little bit here. So hopefully we won't see that replayed.
Wow.
Steal by Devils. Those cross-court passes are being picked off.
They are.
Another open shot. Couple of three-pointers now for the Brookville, and the ball goes off of the leg of the Milton Union player. Seeing some intensity from those Brookville Devils.
They might not be tall, but they're quick.
Yes. I always counted on that when I was a younger man. Oh, cutter down low.
Back door. 12-6 Blue Devils with 3:12 left in the first quarter.
Another turn. Well,
What do we got here?
I think they're trying to decide if it went off fingers of the. I did not see it hit a Brookville player, or I didn't see a hand skim off of it or anything. Looked like his idea for a pass for a cutter. There wasn't the cutter there at that moment.
We've got a sub in for the Bulldogs, number 14, Zach Lovin.
I think we'll see Tyler taking control of the offense here a bit.
We got a foul. Foul on number 1, Brendan Fisher. That's his first.
Brendan Fisher, that's his first, team's first check-in. And returning, actually checking in, they gave a rope number 3, Braden Smart.
My goodness, defender rushed out there full force. That looked like that was.
Brookville's into a man-to-man now.
It seems like the
Kress.
Bulldogs are more comfortable against a man-to-man offense or defense.
Yeah. Yeah, that zone, their cross-course passes were getting intercepted.
Yeah, a little surprised that Brookville switched to a man-to-man. It seemed like they were getting a lot of turnovers off of us there.
Well, maybe that has to do, too, with the personnel that the Bulldogs have in right now.
True. Good-sized crowd tonight visiting.
Right, looks like the Bulldogs are in a man-to-man, too.
Maybe the coaches pass notes back and forth. Say, hey, we're going to start out this way. Would you mind going ahead and doing the same thing? I'm kidding, folks. Rebound.
Cooper Brown. He's taking it down the court. Oh.
That was aggressive.
Yes.
Connor Yates aggressively getting that rebound. I'm aggressively using the word aggressive.
Jump ball in favor right now of Brookville. The arrow points their way.
I like what I see there. I would have liked to have seen that to pass off to the open shooter on the wing, but I understand the aggression to the rim and a great following by Connor Yates. Every game I see Connor play, I see really great things. Just good hard work, good fundamentals.
Well, they got him sitting down right now. Number 3's back in. Brandon Scheuer must be given. Well, that's a good thing.
Oh.
Ethan Lane is just coming in and sitting on the bench. So
Number 2, Dominic King makes a three-pointer. He was not wide open, but that was a nice shot. Good spin by Connor Yates. Making full use of that pivot foot.
15-10 Brookville with a minute left in the first quarter.
A lot of motion by Brookville.
Yep. Bulldogs still in their man-to-man. There's a three-point attempt by Brookville, was off the rim.
Rebound by Carson Brown.
Brookville still playing in their man-to-man. We got a foul on Brookville.
Well, I had to either call a foul or a travel there. It was going to be one or the
Foul
other.
on number 1. That's his second one, Brendan Fisher. And he's 2 substitutes for the Blue Devils. We got number 5, and number 11.
Connor Yates was shooting across the middle of the lane there. I don't think he was seen.
Oh,
Gets it much more difficult. Oh, good weight and fouled. 2 out of 3 went for a shot fake, but the third one waited for him to go up and fouled him. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Right. two free throws for Connor here.
Connor Yates at the line for the Bulldogs. He will have 2 free throws.
First one, nothing but the net. Just bounced off for the second one. 15-11, Blue Devils with about 13 seconds left in the first quarter.
Bulldogs need to turn up the defense for these last few seconds so they don't get an easy look at the basket. Drive in.
Just when you said that.
Just when.
Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Blue Devils 17, your Milton Union Bulldogs 11.
We're going to be hearing our pet band this evening as they are in attendance. Always glad to see our pet band in action.
Checking back in to start the second quarter for the Bulldogs. Will be number 23, Cooper Brown, number 45, Ethan Lane.
Oh, we just heard Cooper Brown and Ethan Lane are going to be returning here at the start of the second quarter. That's a good thing.
Six points down. It's not insurmountable, but got to cut out some of those turnovers. Thing is, there was some good effort in those turnovers. I hate to see turnovers, but I like it. They were looking up and trying to get the ball ahead, and just some of those went awry. Good hustle by Brookville as well. A lot of activity there in the paint. Brookville ends up with the layup. Boy, thought there was a lot of contact in there when Tyler went into the paint. Good bounce pass. Bulldogs are 8 points down. Just over 7 minutes to go in the half.
They're going to get Ethan Lane for a foul over the back.
The Bulldog foul is number 45,
He seems to be moving a lot better now than he was when he came out of the game. Oh, cutter low again.
Man,
Is that the second or third time we've seen that one?
21-11. 6:41 left in the second quarter.
Cross court.
Oh, nice pass from Cooper Brown to Ethan Lane under the basket.
Looks like they're back in his zone defense. And there's that open three. That was a lot of contact. Looking to make sure everyone gets up okay. Young Brown is smiling as he gets up. Just was an awkward
He
lay
was
there.
fouled by number 5, Cole Crabtree. That's his first. Looks like Brookville's back to their full court press.
Ooh, picked up his dribble. Yeah, that was trouble. Yep. I think his reward for that is going to be a substitution. He was already punishing himself quite a bit there.
Yep, number 2, Gavin Guest is in. So now on the floor for the Bulldogs, we have 23, Cooper Brown, 45, Ethan Lane, 14, Zach Levin, number 2, Gavin Guest, and number 11, Tyler Press.
Another three-pointer made by Brookville. Usually going to be someone end up open with that. Boy, that was a nice
play by Cooper Brown.
nice reverse. Oh, that was a lot of contact.
I think they're going to call it on Ethan Lane. That'll be his second one.
The Bulldog foul is on number 45. Ethan Lane, that's his second, team second.
We got 5:11 left in the second quarter. 24-15. No team is in the bonus yet, so they'll just take it out of bounds.
Number 23 for Brookville, Jace Wood, has half of their 24 points right now.
Connor Yates back in the ball game. Ball out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
Ball got batted around a lot, but Bulldogs still have it, and now it's Tyler Crest getting batted around a lot.
That foul was on number 11.
The Brookville fouls on number 11,
Keegan Mayer, his first. Ball out of bounds to the Milton Union Bulldogs. They bring it in.
Bulldogs are trying to keep this from going into double-digit deficit for them.
You don't see that very often.
Connor Yates fighting hard for it,
Yep,
gets it across.
Cooper Brown missed one, but then he got Connor Yates got the rebound and then passed it to Cooper for 2. 24-17 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Another turnover for the Bulldogs.
That press is eating them up right now.
Checking back in for Brookville, number 3, Brandon Smart. And returning to the Bulldogs, number 3, Brandon Shower.
Brookville takes the ball out of bounds.
They again have a 9-point lead. Picked up his dribble.
Looks like the Dogs are back in a 2-1-2 press. Air ball.
Not sure why he was in a hurry to. Ooh, that pivot foot almost dragged. I'm not so sure it didn't. When I say almost, it usually means I think it did, but we'll take the non-whistle. Connor Yates trying to establish position inside, gets the ball.
And he was fouled by number 11. That'll be his second one, Keegan Mayer.
The Brookville fouls on number 11, Keegan Mayer. That is his second, team 6. Connor Yates is at the line for the Bulldogs with 2 throws.
I think if they keep feeding it down to him, they might get some foul trouble on some of their starters.
Nothing but net on the first free throw for Connor.
For Brookville, number 13, Colton Lawson.
Substitution for the Blue Devils, number 13, Colton Lawson in for number 11, Keegan Mayer.
Well, the second free throw has been giving Connor a little bit of a frustration this evening. He makes the first one pretty easy.
Yep. Right now it's 26-18 Blue Devils with 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Well, in his zone, they got to watch out for those cutters low. Those low cutters.
That in the back door. There's a. Blue Devils love to pass and cut.
Got 2 Bulldogs out of position, so only 3 are trying to hold now. Everyone's back in place.
There we go.
Travel.
Traveling music.
I believe that's a young man you thought might have had a travel earlier. Maybe that was a makeup whistle.
All right, we got a couple of substitutions. Let's see. Number 3's back in for the Bulldogs, Brandon Shore, and Tyler Crest is back in. And the Blue Devils are back to man-to-man.
Brookville's defense is just more aggressive. Good lob inside to Connor Yates, who makes him pay.
That's where we got to take advantage of our height.
Yeah, that
Right
our inside play seems to be the difference maker.
Yep, we got 1:35 left in the second quarter. It's 26-20 Blue Devils.
Time for a steady diet of vitamin Yates.
There you go.
That's why we make the big bucks, Robert and I.
Maybe you.
Well, if I do, if it isn't for this. Bulldogs have climbed to within 6 now, 26-20. Cheerleaders getting the student section riled up, which is a good thing. Like to see our student section involved.
Yep, they do a great job, the student sections. Every home game they have some kind of a theme. Tonight it looks like country western.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of flannel, and I
Flannel?
came ready for today, apparently.
Yeah, you must have got the memo.
Or else
And
I
some
always wear
cowboy
flannel.
hats over there. So the only thing I haven't heard is no one's got any cowbells.
Are you saying we need more cowbell?
Well, I'm just saying, doing the football games, they have a lot of cowbells in the stands in the Milton Union home section. I'll tell you that right now.
Bulldogs are in man-to-man.
They got a reach around on number 11, Tyler Crest. That's only the Bulldogs' third foul of the first half.
The Bulldog fouls number 11, Tyler Crest. That's his first, team's third.
Right now, team fouls, Blue Devils have 6, Milton Union 3. Got 53 seconds left in the second quarter. There we go. Rebound by number 12, Carson Brown.
Three-pointer, not.
Oh, nice rebound, number 2, Galvin Guest.
He landed on 1 foot trying to stay in bounds and threw it away while trying to keep that ball in play.
30-second timeout.
We got a 30-second timeout with 33 seconds to go, second quarter. 26-20 Blue Devils. Well, I would think that the Blue Devils will play for the last shot of the first half. I could be wrong, but that's usually the case. Oh, they called an offensive foul on number 2.
Wow, they don't usually call that.
No, but
forearm.
Ref put the arm up. Wow.
Do not see that a lot.
No, that's a good turn of events. Let's see if the Bulldogs can capitalize with 25.6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Has a good reward on the pressure that Tyler Crest was putting on him too.
Yeah. Oh no.
Here comes that last shot. Brookville fans wanted goaltending, but still a shot went in by a follow through. Carson Brown with a three-pointer at the buzzer. Oh, 2-point basket.
No, it's 22. 28-22, his toe was on the line. I could see it from here. So we got halftime now with the score. The Brookville Blue Devils 28, the Milton Union Bulldogs 22. Still a ball game.
Yeah, 6 points isn't too much to overcome. Some good hard play on both ends of the court.
If we can just, they can get a little cold with their three-pointers, Brookville.
Yep, and if we can take our turnovers down a few notches, that's a lot of turnovers. That might be as many turnovers as I've seen in the first half, but I haven't seen all the games this year. Sometimes it's a sign of the activity by the defense too. A lot of turnovers when there's a lot of activity on defense.
Right. I think our varsity head coach, Coach Roos, is making her way up here.
That's right.
So,
going to get the headset ready. Sorry for a little extra noise there. Well, as I live and breathe, we have a guest here on a Robbie and Robert broadcast.
Robbie and Robert, I like it. It's got a name. That's nice.
We added Coach Roos to the booth. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me up.
Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
I was looking at 4-game winning streak.
Yes, we're on a 4-game winning streak. We finished the regular season today, so we finished the regular season 17-5. So it's been a really fun season. We've had a great year this year. So
congratulations, that's a great season.
Thank you. So you asked me to stop up, you said, and talk about our tournament draw and whatnot. So we ended up the 4 seed. So we went into Bethel's bracket, and we play this Thursday, February 9th, against Arcanum, who is the 12 seed. And we will play at Northridge High School at 7:30 on the 9th. So we're looking forward to an opportunity to make a little bit of a tournament run and, feel confident going into Bethel's bracket that was the right move for us competitively to give ourselves a chance to hopefully play in a sectional final. So
well, we're excited.
It'll be a tough road. It won't be easy, but we're looking forward to it. We think we got some winnable games, so we're looking forward to it.
Well, in a season like this, I was curious, in any of the wins you had this year, was the personality of the team, could you see were there any games that particularly stand out? You're like, this was a turn the corner game for us?
We've had some up and down, but I kind of think mid-January or so, well, truthfully, it was probably earlier than that. When we beat Covington at Covington in overtime, I think they realized that, hey, we're a pretty good basketball team. Covington was a defending co-champion of the league last year with Bethel, so I think they started to believe that, hey, on any given night we can compete. But especially mid-January or so, they really started to believe in themselves and started to realize, hey, we're a good basketball team and we can make some noise. And I think they're truthfully looking forward to making some noise in the tournament. And that's something that, this is my 10th year as a coach. It's first time this week in practice, one of my players spoke up in front of the team, one of our captains, and said, girls, we've got to understand we need to be focused next week come practice to get ready for the tournament because we can make a tournament run. And, as a coach, nothing can make you prouder that they're taking ownership and they realize, hey, we've got a special opportunity. It's been a special season, but let's not let it end. So
that's great. That's great. I noticed that looking at the other teams that are ranked higher, ain't nobody got 4-win streak going into tournaments like Bulldogs.
Right. Yes, it's always good to be a little battle tested. Which the last 2 games we haven't played great, but we found a way to win, and that's what we tell the girls is good teams find a way to win. And even today, when we were at Newton scrapped and they fought hard. We got up 20 in the 3rd quarter, and probably let our guard down a little bit and let them back into it, but they held on and maintained their composure and showed some maturity. So I'm proud of them for that.
That's great. That's great. I know I don't want to get you in trouble with your team or anything, but any of the players that you've seen this season is like you just really have seen a big step up throughout the season?
Jenna Broombaugh was our returning most valuable player, and she did that as a freshman. But here, gosh, the last 2 weeks, I think she's starting to realize that she's a pretty darn good basketball player, and when she really focuses and concentrates on playing to her potential, she can be pretty darn unstoppable. She's done a nice job. We didn't play with Rachel Jacobs, who's a junior last year due to a knee injury, but having her back has been very helpful. She's had, I want to say, 6 to 7 double-doubles for us. And then Ava Berberich, returned as one of our guards, and she's kind of the mother and the leader of our team, and she kind of keeps the girls focused, and she's a great leader out on the floor. She's, the ultimate competitor. But like today, Shannon Broombaugh stepped up and had a great game for us, her best game of the season. And so it's, one thing that I think is great about our team is on any given night, there's girls who can step up. So, we've got some leaders, obviously, in Jenna and Rachel as far as offense goes. But, our supporting cast can step up too when they need to.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, goodness, I had all these questions down. Anything you're worried about is going into playoffs? Probably more mental than anything. But
and that's one of the things. You know, we've got Arcanum who plays a tough schedule. I mean, it's not a gimme game. You know, it's a 4-12 matchup. But you know, we know we're going to have to play well. Abby does a good job over at Arcanum. You know, that her girls will be ready. They're very efficient offensively and great at executing. But you know, it's one of those where hopefully our pressure, which is something that we do really well against teams, can get to them, because you know, I feel like that might be, you know, a spot of weakness for them. So you know, we're looking forward to that. But you know, I don't want them to go into it and think it's a gimme, because it's a 4-12 matchup. So you know, getting the girls to realize that you need to play. You know, it's you lose and you go home, and so. You know, we don't want that to happen in this special of a season. So, you know, there's probably, in some sense, some pressure they're feeling. But, you know, that's not a bad thing for the girls to be in a situation where you've experienced success, and we want that to continue. So,
after playing all these different teams, is there any upset for those upper-ranked teams that you think, boy, watch out, there could be an upset in the making?
You know, I mean, the top 3 teams are all pretty tough. I feel like, honestly, Bethel in is in our bracket. You know, they lost in the first round of the tournament last year, and they were 20-2 going into the tournament. They were, you know, they end the season 20-3. So they lost in the opening round. Now, obviously, they've got that, you know, in the back of their head, I'm sure, where they're like, we're not going to let this happen again. You know, they were able to run the table in the league, go 14-0. But you know, Versailles is ranked 7th, but you know, Miami East is, you know, they're a good basketball team. But you know, Versailles has the storied history of, you know, success. So, you know, I would say either one of those brackets probably has most likelihood for, you know, a potential upset. So
awesome. Well, just letting you off the hook just a little bit. Watching this game, what are you seeing shaping up out here as from a coach perspective?
I think we're competing really well. You know, the boys are playing hard. I think we clean it up, taking care of the basketball, and you know, we're right there. I think hitting that shot at the buzzer to go into halftime was huge, and we just got to continue to compete and want to win more than they do. So, hoping they can do that for Coach Berner tonight, you know, and our home fans on senior night. So.
Oh yeah, and then the pep band and.
Yeah.
Golly, the drummer's excellent tonight.
I wonder why you would think that.
You know, I
really
might be a little biased
job.
towards the drummer.
I understand that. He does do a great job, though.
A lot of talented musicians, and Zach Roberts does an awesome job with our band.
That's right. He sure does. So we appreciate him being here. So.
We're thrilled that you spent some time with us.
You're
They would have
welcome.
heard me talking about the snow shovels and
well,
and
you know
stuff.
what? I'm happy to come up here. Thanks for asking me.
Thanks so much.
All right,
Congratulations.
thank you.
And
I
by the
appreciate
way, we're going to be at Northridge
Awesome.
Thursday
I
night,
appreciate your
televising
coverage.
the game live.
That'll
so.
be great. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see ya.
Okay,
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
That was awesome to have Coach Roos come up and share some of the experiences and wisdom and lessons learned and just get that perspective.
Yes, the girls team definitely had a nice year this year.
I'm hopeful to see some years added to the lady basketball banner down there.
Let's hope for the best that they make a nice run in the playoffs.
And just that quickly, halftime is over. We're ready to start the third quarter as Brookville inbounds the ball. Robert, help me out here. So I see Devils on everything, but is it the Blue Devils? Is that the proper name of the Brookville?
Yes.
See, this is what you get when you're not raised around here. You miss those little details. I just saw Devils. I just kept seeing Devils, and I was noticing you were giving me that subtlety of like, you know, it may be like Duke. We're in February. We are only a month away from March Madness. That is a weakness of mine. High arching three-pointer just a bit outside. That's got to be a travel.
That's got to be a travel.
Yeah, you just can't slide.
Or did he call it?
Really?
He got a timeout in.
Sliding timeout.
A sliding timeout. Wow. You don't see that very often.
No, no. There's no pivot buttocks, Robert. Well, good heads up by the young man calling timeout before he slid out of bounds. He was awful close to that out of bounds line, so that was a heads up play to call a quick timeout. Although 37 seconds into the second half, only so many of those timeouts in a game.
Right, and Brookville is now down to only 2 timeouts left for the rest of the remainder of the game. That could become a factor at some point.
Up to Bulldogs make that timeout much more expensive by getting a turnover. Cutter inside, ball knocked away.
Cooper Brown stole it, and he's going to dunk it.
Wow.
Yeah, that brings the crowd alive.
He was being challenged.
Nothing like a dunk in high school to bring the crowd to its feet.
I was a little worried. He didn't look at full speed, come back up the court there. He wasn't limping, but something didn't look right.
We got an offensive foul.
Another possession for the Bulldogs.
That was on number 11, Keegan Mayer. That's his 3rd foul. He's just got substituted.
They're trying to move Ethan Lane around in the paint. He doesn't move well.
No, he's got, looks like about 4 or 5 inches plus a few pounds also.
Connor Yates, wonderful, just wonderful step into an open lane so that he could give Tyler someone to pass to. That was wonderful. Those little things, that just giving their teammate a lane to pass through, and so he dished it off to Ethan Lane, who gets fouled on the shot.
Ethan Lane at the line for the Bulldogs, 3 free throws. Checking back into Brookville, number 3, Brayden Smart.
I'm a fan of our Bulldogs, but boy, Connor Yates really impressed me this season. Having a big man that does all those things and stays on the court. He does not foul out. I don't know if I've seen him foul out at all this season.
I haven't seen anybody foul out yet this year for the Bulldogs. But they have a lot of substitutions too.
Low cut again. Oh, he hit his head too. Oh my. Contact in the air, and then he landed on the floor, and his head hit the ground. We heard it in the gym. Medical personnel coming over to check him out. He is still lying on the floor. He is moving his feet. Rolled over, and he appears to be communicating with the medical staff. That was a tough landing. They're easing him to a sitting up position. Number 3 for Brookville, Brayden Smart. Foul contact was a clean foul, but it was hit at the upper chest level there, and that just took his equilibrium. He started rotating. He landed low. He is up on his feet. Hometown plus the Brookville fans both give him a round of applause. Walking to the bench. Great to see. Great to see.
The Bulldog foul is under the 45, Ethan Lane. That is his 3rd, team's 1st.
That was Ethan Lane's 3rd foul.
Foul was determined to be.
That's a bad thing, the sheer strength that young Lane
Looks
has.
like they might have called a technical on there.
I don't know that it was an intentional foul.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was the first one to him. He was trying to get there. That landing, he knew that was a bad landing too. I was just going to say, a strength that young Lane has. I mean, you make contact in the air and you weigh $150 some, $160. That's not going to go well. I've been surprised in this new frame of a body. When I set a pick at 230 pounds, well, it turns out I can stop a lot of people. When I was 170, I'd go flying across the court. Ball's being passed in.
29-25, Blue Devils with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Excuse me. Blue Devils ball. Looks like the Bulldogs came out to a man-to-man defense.
Open shot for Blue Devils, and a rebound by Cooper Brown. Oh no, that slipped through Tyler's hands, but he got it back, and he's getting across the timeline.
Number 33, Wyatt Kimball, is in for Ethan Lane.
Bulldogs. Checking back in for Brookville, number 13.
Wyatt's been getting more and more playing time at varsity level. He plays, started out the season playing JV.
Right, he started the JV game today, but.
Now he's open at the top, on cue.
Oh, we just called it.
Well, this is much better than the Sports Illustrated jinx. Who else can we highlight so they can shoot a three-pointer? Now that outside shot's been good for him in the JV season as well. Looks like Bulldogs are in his zone again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna fall. Breaking down the hard foul. Gonna be a lot of contact, I think, the rest of the way.
Yep. We're 31-28.
That
Blue
shot,
Devils.
shot did not fall, but
No,
he'll be at the line to shoot free throws.
Foul was on number 24, Jake Jennings.
His first.
Carson Brown on the line. First one's nothing but the net.
We have a discussion going on.
Makes two.
That
So
brings the
31
Bulldogs.
to 30.
Nice climb back into this game by the Bulldogs. 1 point game.
Who he thought about a three. That one,
Connor Yates, good, strong. What a pass.
Oh, what a pass.
And that might be a charge. No, they're going to give it.
No, they're going to call it. Ooh. That could have gone almost either way, but that'll put Cooper to the line.
What about that bounce pass? Oh my goodness.
I know that you couldn't have put that any better. That was right between two defenders.
That's point guard worthy right there.
Cooper Brown makes the first one. We're all tied up, 31 all. There we go. Hometown spin. Bulldogs. Is this the first lead of the night, I believe?
Roberts.
No. Well, we had that Blake Broomball first 2 points, but then.
Yeah, I think Brookville was in control from about halfway through the first quarter on. But now, Bulldogs knocking away. Bounce pass to Tyler Kress. Oh, boy, good idea.
Right. Kress should have taken it himself.
Now, Bulldogs are out of position.
Oh.
Kress is back.
Kress comes through in the clutch right through there.
I don't know if he got both feet in before that ball went to him, but that's okay.
And now we got a foul on number 2.
Dominic King.
No one's ever faster back on defense than the one who gives it away. He went from under the basket to back in front of everybody.
Yep.
It's just like jets
side
on your
out.
feet. Little more contact out there now.
Yeah, the game's getting a little. Oh, Cooper.
What's it going to
It
be?
counts. It counts. They call defense.
Now that one made more sense to me because the other one looked more square. This was not square. He went off. He had control. If he'd lost control, but he had control, went into the shoulder.
I don't think the referees are winning any fans from Brookville right now.
I do not believe so.
Oh, that's
Missed
a rare
free throw.
miss, but then Connor Yates with the rebound.
While his jersey was getting stretched.
Oh, another three.
Wyatt with another three-pointer. Oops, I blew the gains out on that one.
That's all right. 37-31 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Young Wyatt Kimmel come in with a couple of three-pointers. Really sparked the home team.
Yes, sirree.
This has been the Bulldogs' third quarter. They were down by 6 to start this second half. Now they're up by 6.
12-point turnaround.
Hoping they keep this
The
intensity up.
Bulldogs are back in a zone.
I don't know if I've seen the Bulldogs have this aggressive and intense of a comeback and takeover since Blake Broomball was injured this season. So it's really good to see. Again, I have not been at all the games, so I may have missed some mighty moves there during the season, but really good to see here at home. That ball.
Yeah, nice ball movement.
Oh boy.
Oh, they did finally. They called the charge on Cooper. I think that's
I understand the aggression. You got to go in strong. That's how. My theory's always been: you go in aggressive like that, you're not going to get injured as much either.
37-33 with 2:42 left in the third quarter. Bulldogs up. That every time Bulldogs go into that zone, Brookville pulls out their three-pointer. There we go.
Oh, he went for the dunk.
He missed the dunk. That's not.
And Brookville makes him pay with the layup.
Yeah, now it's 38-37 Dogs.
I'm not so sure that went off of Bulldog, but we might have had a couple whistles go our way, so I'm not going to raise too much fuss. And now Brookville's got a 1-point lead again.
Still in the zone.
There's that 23 again. Really fortuitous. He had a nice open look there.
Yeah. When Milton drops down to that zone, it does open up the three-pointer for Brookville. Come on, Connor. There you go. Can't stop him.
Man open low.
39-38 Bulldogs. Nice pick by Cooper Brown.
Trying to get control of that ball. And Tyler Kress is crying out for that ball. He was open in the corner.
Connor's got about a foot.
Tyler with a strong move in. Brookville come back the other way, and layup is good.
Brookville into a full court press now.
Call for the reach.
Call for the reach. Number 2, Dominic King. That'll be his third.
Just can't reach across the body. You're going to get that whistle a lot, no matter if you're home or away or you reach across the body. Our coaches used to tell us if you're reaching out your hands, have them in an underhand position. You're reaching upward instead of reaching downward. It just seems like the whistle blows a lot more frequently when you're reaching and your arm is swooping down.
Checking in for Brookville, number 33, Nathan Wagoner.
That's the 7th foul for Brookville, so now the Milton's in the bonus.
Well, let's hope they get some of those free throws dropping. That looked great.
All right, we have a tie ball game, 40-all, with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. 40s abound.
Yes. I remember my 40s. For the lead, yes.
Checking back in for Bulldogs, number 3, Raymond Shower.
41-40 Bulldogs with 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Brookville might be playing for the last shot. 14 leaned in on him.
Fortunately, he can only get one foul for all that contact.
Zach Lovin. Actually, it's going to be a side ball. That's only the third foul for the Bulldogs this half.
I said that a few times in a pickup game. I said, wow, I can only get one foul for all that contact. I must have hit him 3 times. Scorers table is kind of looking at each other like, I'm not sure if they're sure what happened either. Looks like the Blue Devils are holding for the last shot.
Look for one of the gentlemen to shoot a 3 on the wing. Okay. That's the end of the third quarter. Our score right now is Milton Union 41, Brookville 40.
Well, there's
a good game.
That third quarter came out of nowhere, didn't it? My goodness, nicely done by our hometown Bulldogs.
Certainly going to be this looks like this game's going to go down to the end.
Quarter for Brookville will be number 1, Brendan Fisher.
I think it's safe to say both teams are invested into this game now. Seeing great effort on both ends. Both teams really working hard.
Yeah, and there's a nice crowd in the gymnasium tonight for both the home team Milton and the visiting Blue Devils. Nice crowd, and it's nice to have the jazz band here from Milton tonight for senior night.
Coaches get the last instructions to their players before this final period begins.
Ethan Lane is now back on the court. I think Coach Berner is saving Connor Yates, giving him a couple-minute rest, and then he'll be back in the game, I'm assuming.
I see Tyler Kress over there having a breather as well.
Well, our officials changed the possession. It is the Blue Devils to start the fourth quarter with the ball.
Yeah, I think the score table was getting their attention to alert them of that. A lot to keep track of in a ball game. Like Robert, you're doing double duty as well as talking. You are keeping track of the online, what people are seeing at home. Is you keeping up with the scoring there with the keyboard there. So nice job doing two things at once. Or three or four. I'm not sure, you know, how many things are being done a day at one time. Calling a kick ball. No real penalty, just out of bounds to the Blue Devils. Having the hardest time remembering to say Brookville. Not sure why. Cutter low, good pass. Boy, bounce pass just went right under the arm of the defender. Bounce pass that gives Ethan Lane an open shot. Yeah, just like they drew it up on the chalkboard, Robert.
Absolutely.
See how old I am? I said chalkboard.
Half our listeners don't even
open
know what
shot.
that is.
Carson Brown with the rebound.
43-42 Bulldogs.
Coach.
Timeout. Timeout by the Bulldogs.
A lot of ways for that to go badly. So Coach Berner calling one of those 5 timeouts that they still have left in the game.
Yep. We got 6 minutes, 47 seconds left in the game. The Milton Union Bulldogs are up 43-42.
We had some extra cheerleaders doing some tumbling pass there. I don't know if we caught that on video or not, but some of the student section in cowboy boots, no less, or at least work boots. Might not be cowboy boots, but not sure the custodial staff will appreciate the work boots out on the floor. That adds some scuffage. I haven't seen a work boot yet that had a non-marking outsole.
Foul situation. Brookville has 7 fouls, so the Bulldogs are in the bonus, where the Bulldogs only have 3 fouls right now, so they have a couple fouls to give if the situation warrants.
Good time for Cooper to drive the lane. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be a charge. That position was established.
Yep. Charge on Zach Lovin.
Now, in some of the upper levels, there'd be a dashed line. That young man was really down under the basket, but he had the position established. So at this level, that is a charge.
Okay, we got Connor Yates back in the game, and we have Tyler Kress back in the game.
I still like to see that. I prefer to see more drives to the basket rather than just settling for jump shots everywhere. So
we got our height back.
And again, that immovable object that is Ethan Lane.
That's Ethan. That's his 4th.
I'm sure to our Brookville neighbors, they feel like he was throwing on the floor, but that ball just went up against Ethan, and the guy threw himself to the floor because Ethan didn't move.
That's Ethan's 4th.
Hopefully we won't get to see our first foul out for Milton Union tonight. I don't want to see that.
Oh, he missed both of them.
Good rebound by Tyler Kress. He's looking up there.
Shortest guy on the floor got the rebound. Sometimes it's not about the height, it's about the position. Good ball movement.
Lob into Connor Yates, knocked out of bounds. Good alert play by number 5, Cole Crabtree.
Wow.
Bulldogs.
Four Blue Devils. There's a 3. Tyler Kress.
Don't see Tyler shoot many of those threes, but glad to see that. That settled in nicely.
Right, but 4 of the Blue Devils have 3 fouls right now.
Oh, the follow through.
That's not. Ethan fouled a 3-point shooter. That's 3 free throws, and Ethan is fouled out of the game.
And you know, and all that was, he went into box out mode, and the young man was still landing. So he had extended to challenge the shot, and he turned to go to box out. You can see him in that position, but the young man was still landing, and with the size that Ethan is, it looked more aggressive than it was. Good hard play out of Ethan. He got many of our inside points we needed today. First 2 free throws have been good.
Well, this is your high scorer of the night right now for Brookville. He's got 19 points.
Yeah, he leads all players tonight.
All right, 46-45 with 5:32 left in the game.
Bulldogs still clinging that 1-point lead.
Wyatt Kimmel back in. He replaced Ethan, who fouled out.
Ooh, that was close.
Ooh. And they're going to call that a foul, and that basket's good. We got a potential 3-point play by Connor Yates.
It's safe
And
to
that
say
was
the
on
student
number
section
11.
is involved.
That's Keegan's 4th foul.
Student section is involved tonight, Robert.
They are. They always are.
Check it out.
49-45 with 5:14 left in this contest. Dogs are back to the man-to-man.
That's a 2-point shot.
Oh,
Knocked
why
away by
wasn't that?
Brookville.
I
Oh,
gotta be
wow,
quiet.
dipsy-do.
I can't be a homie too much. Oh, that's number 2.
You can't
Foul on number 2, Dominic King. That's his 4th foul.
reach that aggressively.
Right, and the Dogs are in the bonus, so.
That reach was so aggressive, his follow-through actually got the foul called. I think that's what our colleagues in other industries would say, a frustration foul.
Man, you need
Shot
to be
does
making
not fall.
those free throws.
Bulldogs back in zone. Euro step. Is there a Euro step in high school basketball?
I don't know, but that's number 23, Jace Wood's 22nd point of the night.
My. From the, should be a reach foul there.
Yes,
At one point there was a hand on his throat.
I believe that was number 24, Jake Jennings. That'll be his 2nd.
Bulldogs need to be making these free throws.
Carson Brown to the line. They're in the bonus, so now they get 2.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Love to hear the sound of string music.
There we go. And there's a timeout call. I'm not sure, honestly, who called that. Maybe. Well, I'm looking at the scoreboard. It looks like it was Bulldog called the timeout. It's 51-47 Bulldogs with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the contest.
I'm hearing our student section tonight. I hope
Yes.
online audience can hear them as well. One of the leaders of the student section vocally is also a young man who had a lead role in the musical this year.
Oh, okay.
Footloose. Yeah, I know his first name's Trevor. Can't think of his last name to save my life. I don't have a roster in front of me with the student section. Good game tonight. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs with 4:10 left in the game. See if the intensity can stay on the defense event for the hometown Bulldogs. Well, and Tyler knocks it away just to start off. Managed to not get a foul call. I gotta say, Robert, you mentioned something about the outside shooting cooling down for Brookville, and it has cooled down a little bit this second half. Still some falling, but seen a lot more not. They're looking at Connor Yates inside. We've got to get out of that paint here. There we go. Boy, that ball stayed up on that rim so long, all the jumpers had already landed. There's that open three. We almost had almost a perfect camera angle on it. We had you could just see that ball tracking all the way. Got the numbers. There we go.
There we go. He went for the bank shot instead of the dunk this time.
Once they doubled at half court, the Bulldogs had numbers. They could just get the ball ahead, and they did. So 3-point lead.
Yep. Oh, there's.
Yeah. That's 6 points in a minute for that young man. Number 1, Brendan Fisher.
We have a tie ball game with 2:28 left in the contest. Brookville's in a man-to-man. That's his 4th foul. We go to the line. We're in the bonus.
Like what I was seeing Al Wiley there, he was running his man to death. That was a specialty of mine. I love it. Just if they're going to guard you man to man, just wear that guy out while you're away from the ball. Of course, the reverse is also true. You can wear yourself out. But
couple of subs coming in. Number 2 and number 11.
2's Dominic King, 11's Keegan Mayer.
They both have 4 fouls.
Yeah, Brookville has 3 players on the floor with 4 fouls, so this could get interesting. 1-point lead for the Bulldogs with 2:11 to play.
Bulldogs back to man. No.
Don't let them shoot that.
Air ball.
He was just a little bit outside, but let's face it, he had made 2 in a row. I understand you're feeling it. The rim starts to feel like it's the size of a laundry basket after you make a couple of them. So his range may be limited, though. Under 2 minutes.
You're too young, but back in the 70s, Bobby Knight in Indiana, before the shot clock, they used to go in the 4-corner. They used to go in the 4-corner stall. Out of bounds to Brookville.
Was that a timeout? I believe a timeout was called. Boy, that was a little crazy there. Let me see there, see if their timeout number goes.
Yep. Brookville called a timeout, so I think they still have the ball.
Just 1 timeout left for Brookville. Multiple players with 4 fouls. We do have
54-53 Bulldogs. What do you do? I mean, the Blue Devils have been hot with their threes tonight. A minute 33's, is that too long to stall ball? I don't know.
I think it's too close to stall for 1 point too. I think you got to have a 2 possession lead at least before you're stalling, in my opinion.
Well, and plus the fact too, Bulldogs can't afford to foul them because they're good free throw shooters.
Yeah. Well, I think as long as don't give the wide open shot, make every shot as difficult as it can be.
We'll see if Coach Berner comes out with he continues with the zone or if he goes to man.
I want to see some more Vitamin Yates down the offensive end of the floor. Let's feed him the ball down low. Let the foul outs fall where they may. See what I did there,
Well, it
Robert?
looks like they're going to man out of bounds. Yep, they're going into man. That's good. Maybe that'll take away a little bit of the extra 3 shots.
Going to get that foul, Tyler. Happy. His momentum carried him in.
Yeah.
He does have a good innocent look, though. He looked honestly surprised at the whistle.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we got number 23, Jace Wood. He doesn't miss.
Very often. Oh, you were going for some reverse psychology. Sorry, I missed that memo there. Tie game now, and he's going to shoot for the lead. Number 23 has matched his points, and now he has surpassed his jersey number.
Okay, what do you do now? You got 1:22. You're down by 1. Do you play for the last shot?
Nah, we go for the score. Carson Brown from the corner. No good, and it's tossed ahead to Brookville.
Oh, he missed it.
Got to watch that defender come from behind. Oh, he lost it out of bounds. I know he wanted to foul, but that ball was just sitting on his wrist as it might have been the ball contact. Referees are having a conversation. What is that? I don't know what that was.
I don't either. 55-54 Blue Devils with 44 seconds left.
Connor Yates comes out, gives a quick foul. Number 2 will be at the line. Number 2 only has 5 points for the evening. I think everyone's in double bonus. No, it's 1 and 1. Okay.
Russ, I wonder, is Coach going to call a timeout?
Yeah, I'd like to see that just to get that last play so everyone knows what they're doing. Looks like Bulldogs are setting up for that last shot. Wiley knows what to do with the ball.
Yeah! Oh, sorry.
Now they got to get back on defense.
All right, it's 57-55 with 14 seconds left. Timeout for Bulldogs. Our super sophomore, we're going to call him, Wyatt Kimmel. 3 3-pointers tonight. Wow.
They have been needed too.
Well, you know what though? Brookville's got some 3-point shooters.
Yeah, that's the biggest worry I have. With 14 seconds, they have plenty of time.
You got to go with, well, they don't pay me to coach, so I'm going to be quiet.
I almost got it out, but I didn't quite. They threw it over to open Wiley, and I said, Wiley knows what to do with, and by the time I got the sentence finished, that ball was already dropping through the rim. We've watched his stroke in the JV games enough times. We know he can shoot from outside very, very confidently. And Connor Yates, I thought he might drop step in for the layup, and he saw the open shooter and got the assist. And I can see Connor be like the main guy of a triangle offense.
Well, it looks like the Bulldogs are in a man-to-man. I would put two guys on number 23, Mr. Wood, but
Going
again,
for the fast break. Jump shot. Get that rebound. Oh, it's up and good. 3, 2. He took his time. He got set up. Oh. Wait a minute. Was there a foul? They're calling a foul. They're calling a foul on a half-court shot. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
You have
That's
any,
a three-pointer. If they called it on Cooper Brown, if they called it on...
you have any blue T-shirts we can slip on so we can survive this side of the gym?
I don't
my
know.
goodness.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
There's
that's-
no time left. Does he have 3 shots?
Yes, he does. Oh, now he did pull up very, very calmly, and I guess a Brookville player from behind coming through trying to disrupt, but that is,
boy.
you hate for a referee's whistle to, oh my goodness. I think the referee's making plans for how to
Escape?
escape this building.
Yes.
Wowzers. I didn't even see Cooper disrupted in his shot motions. I really don't like to hear a whistle called on a shot like that.
Okay, so we got to see what the ref puts up in his fingers. Is it 3 shots?
Well, it has to be. Oh, you're saying if he was fouled before the shot?
Yep, he put up 3, so he's got 3.
Man.
Oh!
Some high pressure. Oh, he's going to leave that one short. First one long, second one short. Timeout called by
Timeout
Brookville.
by Blue Devils. My. And that's who you want on the line.
Yeah, he's a good free throw shooter. This is a, what's that thing in childhood on up? You just try to set yourself up this, no time on the clock, free throws to win the game. Well, in the midst of that, Brookville called their last time out to try to ice the shooter more, but that actually might have been good. I mean, you come from 2 misses like that, might be a good thing to step away from the line, have your teammates come around you, coach give you encouragement.
Not too many were talking to him. I think he was on his own island there at the...
That looks good.
There it is. And that's a wrap, folks. 58 to 57. Cooper Brown. Wow. And I think the refs have got, they're clear of the court.
I think I see their dust trail behind them out that door there.
Yep.
Oh,
they got Cooper up on the shoulders.
In this case, 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Right. Well, we might have. We're going to wait and see. We might have some people here after the game for some post chats. We'll hang around here to see if we have anybody come up. It is senior night, so
Yeah, we might have a shot at getting to talk to some seniors.
yeah. We're not sure.
let's be honest. If we stay up here a little bit and let Brookville fans clear out, you know.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
My red and black flannel might have been a bad choice tonight. I think it'd only be worse if I was wearing black and white stripes.
You hate to see any contest come down to where you think it was a referee or an umpire or
Ladies and gentlemen,
whatever.
if you could please direct your attention to center court. With this evening's victory, Rusty Berner becomes Milton Union's all-time winningest head boys basketball coach.
There you go. Tonight with the win, Coach Rusty Berner becomes the all-time winningest coach in Milton Union history. How's that? Career 101, I believe.
Bulldogs from 1929 to 1936. Congratulations, Coach Berner. We're looking forward to many more.
My. Congratulations, Coach Berner. We will hang on the air just a bit to see if there's anyone come up to talk with us, but these are exciting games. They're already cranking up the basketball rims. That third free throw was kind of like Goldilocks.
Oh, yeah.
First shot was too long, the
first
second was
shot
too short.
And the third one was
Just
right.
This is what you get, fans, when it's after an energetic game like that.
Yep.
We're recovering up here in the booth as well.
Oh, yeah. We might not, well.
My goodness, for the Brookville boys, though, Jake Jennings, Jace Wood, number 23. He
had 24 points for the Blue Devils.
He was a ton to handle tonight. He just seemed to make all those open threes. I'm sure he missed some here and there, but boy, he was a solid performer for him. And we had some good spread of the offense tonight. Connor Yates with 13, Cooper Brown with 11. And then a lot of high single digits, so you know, some with 9, 8, 6 point. I know that before
nothing more important than that last point by Cooper Brown.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And Ethan Lane had fouled out, but he probably had 6 or 8 points. He had a few layups down low. Our inside game was really in the first half. The inside game was doing well for us. In the second half, it was the speed and defense knocking the ball away. So I've seen some of that defensive intensity we've been wanting to see this year.
Coach Berner getting a lot of accolades down there. I don't know, we might not be able to get him up here. Everybody wants a picture.
Well, I think his sister's sneaking in there too. Herself a Hall of Famer. Our last game we did together was Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame new inductees. So good to see that tradition going down through the families. I could see some of these young men being inducted in future years. We're keeping our eyes peeled in case any of the players, coaches, any random
coming off, so maybe
any random souls walking in our direction, we'll talk to them. Big moment for him, big moment. After a week they've had, you know, he's been sitting there at 100 for a few games.
Well, it's nice that he got it here on the home court. He got both his 100 and his 101. The tie and the go-ahead here on home court.
For the Brookville fans who are also Bengal fans, they're having way too much referee action this past week or so. We'll keep an eye out. I don't see anyone going, oh, wow, I can't wait to talk to these guys seated up in the booth. See some of our custodial crew getting the gym ready for next use.
There's still a lot of Brookville fans hanging around. I think they're hanging around for their sons, relatives.
(58-57) final score. On a free throw with 0.0 left on the clock.
I know, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen a game like that.
I don't know. Do you think the referees carpool? I don't think they do.
But I think they change clothes, and I think they have a different exit when they leave.
Smart money be to wear a flannel. Blend in with the student section clearing out. My. That I still don't get that. I mean, Cooper just settled really. He was trying to give himself. You could tell he shot a half-court shot before, and he was.
Honestly, like you said, that timeout that Brookville took was probably better for Cooper than if he would have went and shot that third one.
Yeah, you missed two in a row. You're in your head by that point. You're just in permanent. That basketball's permanent residence in your head. But he got to walk away from the line, and I was like, man, that's the best thing they could do for him.
Yeah. So.
But I get it though. You're doing anything to, give your team the best shot. That last timeout's not going to do anyone any good at the end of the game. Okay, it was the end of the game.
Yeah, so I don't know. And we'll give him a couple more minutes and we'll see. It's a big night. Coach Berner winning as coach now in the history of Milton Union Bulldogs basketball. Plus you got five seniors, I believe, on the team.
Heck of a game, 23. I was groaning every time he shot. I was like, oh no. He was shooting well. I was congratulating or trying to congratulate number 23 for Brookville. He really had a monster game.
He had a monster game. And he did it with no fouls.
Oh, wow. I don't see any seniors. I don't see a coach. My. These exciting games. I think my partner in crime is going to take a look around. Might take a couple seconds. I tell you what, the cords and the tables will tangle you up here, so he's going to make his way around and see who he can see. We've had no snow, so I can't talk about my winter snow shoveling expeditions. Still a lot of people milling about, visiting one another, so good news is a tight game. It was tightly contested, but no ill will seems to be carrying over to the aftermath and visiting. I think we're going to get a couple warmer days here in the Milton Union area early in the week, and the cold weather comes back in again. Again, this was senior night, so we had several seniors playing their last basketball game here in this gym. Getting ready for tournaments in the coming weeks. Those matchups will be announced sometime this coming week. Oh, I see Robert has chased down Coach Berner. Didn't look like he had to tackle him or anything. Congratulating Coach Berner congratulating number 23 again. A great game for him tonight. Just came up a bit short. We have joining us in the booth the winningest basketball coach at Milton Union High School. Coach Berner, congratulations on a tough win.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. And, it was, you talk about senior night. It's such a special night for kids in our community. And, for them to battle. We haven't had the easiest season. And we got behind. And for them to battle and just fight and keep fighting. And, the ball bounced our way and we came out on top. So I'm so happy for our seniors, so happy for our kids, our community. I mean, what a great high school basketball atmosphere tonight.
Oh, man, yeah.
And, that's what you asked for, Played a full 32 minutes, and that was barely enough, So.
That third quarter was something to behold.
Well.
Yeah, you guys came back.
Yeah, and sometimes, the tough part about adjustments are, do you stick with what you're doing? You're behind. Do you get better at it? Do you try something different? And we had our 1-2-2 kind of in our back pocket. We've been playing a lot of 1-3-1 and man, and we knew it was keeping off balance. And the one thing we said is, let's throw that out and see how they deal with it. And I thought that really changed things. Our guys did a great job covering their shooters and, just responding and then taking care of the ball and getting the ball in the post in the third quarter. So we got a whole slew of these guys in here. So.
Right.
Well, congratulations on win number 101. At least they made it exciting for you.
Yeah, right. That's all right. It don't matter. It's a 1-point win in the book. It's a W, and they all count the same. So.
I did notice one thing. We got Cooper here. When the Brookville coach called that timeout after he missed 2 free throws, I noticed nobody was really talking to him in that last timeout.
Well, I went and talked to him.
I mean, he was on his own island, I think.
Well, and we do a drill called we call it plus minus, and it's a really pressure-packed free throw drill. And I just went up to him. I said, "Look, it's plus minus because in that drill you got to move on to the next shot. It doesn't matter what happened on the previous one." And so I just told him, "Hey, this is plus minus drill. You just got to make the next shot." And he did. I had no doubt. I knew he was going to make it. So
yeah.
We'll let these guys just kind of say, hey, if you want to ask him a quick question, I guess, and then whatever you want to ask him.
All right. Well, congratulations, Coach. Thanks for joining us up here.
On the winningest coach.
Yes, thank you. Well, I've been fortunate to. I say it's a couple things. It's one, I've had great players. I've had great kids to coach, and 2, I've had great assistants. I've just been fortunate to have a front row seat, and the third is I just haven't got fired. So I've been able to do it long enough, and so. But I've been really fortunate. I love Milton Union, and I just so excited for these guys on senior night to win. So.
Great job.
Right.
We're going to get to hear from some of our seniors tonight.
First, we got Mr. Cooper Brown with the winning free throw. How'd that feel?
Oh, that felt great. After missing the first 2, I was a little worried about the third one, but I know my teammates had my back. If I missed it, we were going to overtime, and I had trust in all my teammates to finish it off. So, I mean, I didn't have much pressure as everyone would think I'd have.
Quick question for you in the game. We didn't see it from up here, but who fouled? How did you get fouled on that three-pointer?
Well, I just I chucked it up, and then someone came from my left, and I left my hand up there, and they just slapped my
They slapped
shooting
your hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Inverse high five.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I tell you what, you had a lot more inside points this game. You usually live on the outside a bit, as well as a few drivers. You were aggressive. I think that was a difference maker, that aggression going in and forcing them to make a choice. They had a lot of players in with 4 fouls, and I was actually feeling pretty good going into overtime. I was like, well, going to overtime, they have multiple 4-foul players. We're in good shape here. Great game. Good hustle.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just drove in a lot more today because I didn't play last night, so I was a little aggressive today. I was kind of got bored last night not being able to play, so I just had all that built up.
Well, great job.
Congratulations on the winning shot.
Thank you.
Who gets good?
Oh, the big man in the paint.
Man in the paint. You know,
Man in the
he
paint.
didn't hear me up here saying we need more Vitamin Yates.
Yeah, he was calling you Vitamin Yates tonight. You did great in the paint.
Yeah, I love to see that. Your drop step and pivot's really something to behold. I enjoy watching that. Good stuff. Would love to see you get that throw down. That would have been something wonderful. Off 2 feet, right in the middle of traffic. Oh, we're all dying for those.
I should have had it.
That's all right. You had a great game. That pass out to number 33 for that last three-pointer. That was a big pass out. I thought, boy, he can drop in, get the layup, and you saw the open man dished out to him. Very nice, very nice.
He told me before that if I get the ball, he's going to be ready to shoot it and make it. And he
That sounds like Steve Kerr telling Jordan that. I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
It was like Jordan to Kerr in the finals. They started laughing.
Well, yeah, you had a great game in the paint.
Thank you.
Yes, very good.
I couldn't hear all the announcing. I didn't get to ask Cooper future plans. I know he got the rest of the season, but I heard as the seniors being honored, different ones. Do you have school plans in the future? Or?
I committed to play football at Indiana Wesleyan.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Isn't Blake going there too?
Yep. Yeah.
My, a little Milton Union connection. I'm going to pay attention to Indiana Wesleyan now.
Is there any current Milton Union guys there on the team?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, we start Bulldog Country. You know, this is our outreach unit here.
That's right.
Well, great game tonight. You've had a great season. Been enjoying watching you play. Anything you want to tell for the fans back home?
Thanks for supporting us.
It's fun to watch you guys play, and you're having a great season, Connor. It's been a joy to watch.
Thanks.
Was bragging to your grandpa a couple weeks ago. You never want to hear that, I know, but I was like, oh.
Thanks for recording us.
Thanks for coming out tonight.
All right, who's next?
Carson.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. Congratulations. Senior night. Great game. Great win. What an exciting win. Get your coach a winningest coach in Milton Union history. What was were the seniors like, did you have private meetings getting ready for tonight's game? Was this something that was a big deal for the seniors?
Yeah, we were all prepared for this game. We were in, groups talking, and we were like, this is for coach. So.
It was good hustle out there. Some of the best intensity on defense I've seen, especially that third quarter, was something to behold. It was, 6 points down, and then you're 6 points up, and then Brookville was playing hard. They were playing hard too. So it was a good, hard-fought game. Was there a moment in the game you just thought, hey, I think we got this?
Right when Cooper had the ball in his hands at the last shot.
Nice. What a great teammate. What a great thing to say about teammate. Isn't that awesome?
So what's your plans now after his senior year?
So I'm going to go to college for mechanical engineering.
Oh, okay. Do you have a college yet, or are you still checking?
I'm between three.
Nice. Well, you got plenty of time, and hey, that major can change too. I mean, at one time electrical engineering, and I end up with philosophy. So you just never know. Well, thanks for joining us and talking a little bit. Any shout-outs out in the YouTube land?
I just want to say thank you to all the fans for supporting us through this whole season.
Well, great season so far. I hope you guys can cause some trouble in the tournaments and sneak some wins. I'm just thinking no one wants to play us. No one wants to play us at this point. The record looks like one thing, but I just think that we're going to be trouble for teams in the playoffs. So keep on going. Nice, hard-fought game.
Thank you.
We got Tyler Crest here.
Tyler, we saw him battle some rebounds tonight, man. Going among the trees, and here comes Tyler with the ball.
Right,
Boom.
no offense, but unfortunately you had a disadvantage in the height, but yet you were pulling down rebounds like crazy out there.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific way you're doing it, or just
not really,
technique?
Just crash the boards, man.
Yeah?
See it go up, you gotta go get it.
I noticed he has a turbo button built in on him, Coach. Coach doesn't have a headset, but it's like, he was underneath the basket, and the ball didn't go quite the right way, and he ended up in front of the offense on the other end. It's like there's a boost button on your joystick.
Do you run track?
No, I don't run track, but
you should. But yeah, you did great out there. You're pretty much the ball handler when you come down the court. So what's your plans after graduation?
Plan to go to college for agriculture.
Agriculture, okay, that's great. Do you know which college yet, or are you still checking them out?
I'm not sure. I got a couple I kind of got my finger on, but we'll see.
Yeah, you got time and plenty of time, and it's been joy to watch you be the leader of the offense. I don't know if he's officially the point guard, but I mean, I was like, okay, Tyler's out there. We got our point guard out there. And I know you have to have a rest every once in a while, but always a little calmer whenever I see you out on the floor with the ball. But some great passes. Shoot, I forgot to say something, Connor. There were some really nice bounce passes I was seeing tonight, getting into the hands of teammates for the nice layups. And so really, really great play. Hard work on defense. I'm a big fan of hard defense. So, but really great game. Got the 101st win for your coach. So congratulations, senior night. That's the way you want it at home. Senior night to have a win on the boards, and why not have the fans cheering madly at the end too? Why not? Well, anything you want to give a shout out to, or anyone you want to give a shout out to out in YouTube land?
Thanks to all the fans watching us, and hi, Mom and Dad.
No, very nice, very nice.
All right, we got
Ethan Lane, the immovable object. I mean, I think you got a couple of fouls just by virtue of someone running into you and falling down.
Yeah. That's probably right.
I saw a couple of passes, like the guy's trying to pass across you, the ball hits you, and they throw themselves to the floor, and it's like, dude, don't call a foul on him. And that last foul, you were in box-out mode. As soon as he shot, you were in box-out mode, but he was still coming down. I think that's the only thing got the whistle called on you.
Yeah, I always get those tic-tac fouls.
Yeah, and it's harder because you're stronger and bigger, and that's just what's – it's like that. You were the first one to that young man who fell to the floor because, I mean, the contact was high, it was clean, and then he fell, and you were like, trying to get to him.
Yeah, I definitely didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, is he? Did you get to talk to him after the games?
He said he was fine.
Oh, good. You went down awkwardly. Your knee. You went back. You doing all right?
Yeah, it wasn't my knee. I hyperextended my ankle.
Okay. Sorry. I saw the brace and I just assumed.
Oh yeah, it was my ankle.
But when you came out, you didn't have a limp or anything. But I was glad you come back.
I went and got taped up. So.
Good. Great game tonight. I know you didn't get to finish out. Unfortunately, we jinxed you. We didn't mean to, but we had said we hadn't seen anyone foul out. And so I'm sorry. You didn't know that was happening in the background, and we said that and didn't know the whistles were going to fly so much in your direction. But a good season. Really, I tell you what, the inside game first half is what kept us in it.
Yeah.
You and Connor were just really holding down the fort down low. You enjoying the season? I know it was a great football season year, but
yeah, I'm glad I played. It's been a blast.
Oh, great!
Is this your first year at basketball?
No, I played my freshman year, but I came back this year. Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm sure Coach Berner's glad you came back, and I'm sure the teammates are glad you came back.
Mm-hmm.
So you have been a good force in the paint, that's for sure.
Yep. You got plans? We didn't hear all the announcements in the senior night. What plans after?
Yeah, I'll be at Finley playing football.
Nice.
Great.
Well, congratulations.
Yep.
Do you have a degree in mind?
Business management, business sports management.
That's always going to be useful. Yeah, just knowing how to run that side of operations. That's great. Well, great game tonight. Glad you're not injured. Glad the young man that you guys collided, he wasn't seriously injured.
Yeah, me too.
Anything you want to shout out to anyone out on YouTube?
Thanks to Bulldog Nation. Keep supporting us in the tournament run. We love your support.
All right.
Okay,
great job, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The man, the myth, the legend, Blake Broomball.
Yeah.
Boy, it's got to be a tough season for you to watch a few games from the bench, healing up. How is the ankle?
It's getting better.
It was good to see you out there. Great sportsmanship between the teams willing to do what they did.
Yeah, it was pretty nice from Brookville's head coach to let me go out and do that. So
I was on the air saying, man, that was the highest pressure layup I think I would ever. I'd rather be shooting a three with three people landing on top of me than be shooting an open layup in front of everybody.
I know. I was like, if I miss this, that's pretty embarrassing. So.
Well, how are things looking for you with tournaments coming up? And it's okay if you're going to be on game-to-game update. If you want
to keep it a secret, we understand.
I'm hoping to come back and play a little bit. I don't know how much, just to play.
Sure. And it sounds like, if I remember right, you've recently committed to a school.
I have, yeah. Indiana Wesleyan.
Indiana. Didn't we just hear that name a little bit ago?
We did.
Yes, we did.
Oh my, little Bulldog Nation across the border.
So you guys gonna be roommates?
We are not.
Uh-oh.
I know his mom shut that down.
Really? Okay. Well, we won't pursue that anymore.
Yeah, we'll
be around each other, I think, quite a bit.
Yeah. So will you be able to compete in track this spring?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
That's great.
What's your event in track?
I don't know. I have a couple. So
you're one of those annoying people who's good at a lot of things.
He's a long jumper in the spring.
Yeah, long jumper, yeah. Short stuff too, not long distance.
You don't like the long distance, huh?
No, I can't do that.
Is your ankle the plant foot?
Nope, other one.
Okay, all right. I feel better then, because
Yeah.
my brother was a long jumper, and
Yeah.
he said, boy, that plant every time, that can get to a joint.
Yeah,
But
it does, so.
well, I tell you, bud, I've been watching you on the football field, and some of those catches you're making, that was astounding leaping build. Did you do any high jumping?
I used to. I didn't do too much last year. I hurt the same ankle, actually. So that kind of ruined my track season, but.
Well, that Fosbury flop ain't the easiest thing to get either. I tried pole vaulting for like one practice. You can only land in the pit so many times before coach says, no more.
Yeah, you're right.
So are you looking for to play offense, defense
I'm playing
in college, or they
defense.
have a spot for you?
Yeah, safety. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd be a dangerous safety. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I would hate to be on the opposing team, but yeah. Just wait, because, I mean, you were catching the balls just in your area. So, I mean, that's perfect for a defender. And if you end up on offense too, hey,
I know.
I heard. Well, I tell you what, I was glad you got to. I know you've had some awesome games, and we're looking forward to seeing what happens next. But we were just saying with some of the earlier ones, really a good spoiler chance in the playoffs. Really do some damage to some higher ranked teams. Looking forward, or hoping for that anyway.
Yep. Yes, sir.
But congratulations on healing and hopefully a continuation of the season. Anything you want to shout out? Anyone you want to shout out to out in Bulldog Nation?
Not really. Just pray for my ankle. Come back for tournament. So.
You got it, man. Got it.
All right.
I know some people. Well, thanks for spending some time with us, man. Congrats.
Thank you. I'll give it back to the most winningest coach ever.
You guys want me on it all more? Okay.
Well, once again, we want to thank you, Coach, for bringing up your seniors, and again, congratulations on the winningest coach in Milton Union basketball, men's basketball.
I appreciate it, and like I said, it's coming back home, I think is a special thing, and I've been really fortunate. I've had great mentors. I've had great coaches to work with that are great with our kids, and we've had great kids and great families raising those kids. And anybody that's from here and has lived here knows that. And you just get to listen to these young men and things they're getting ready to do with their lives, and they're hard workers. They got high character. I don't know if you saw it out there, but there was a call that went out of bounds, and we were upset about it. We thought it went out off the Brookville kid. And Connor Yates looks at me and goes, "Coach, it went off me." And the ref's like, "Listen here," and I'm like, "That's the kind of kids they are. They just and they love to be around each other. And I'm just fortunate. Like I said, I feel like I get a front row seat to watch them play."
That's awesome.
And
that's
so
awesome.
sometimes that's the part I get to look at. So.
Hey, and don't discount Hall of Fame athletes coming back and being a coach to raise the next generation of Hall of Fame athletes. There's nothing to shake a stick at.
Well, that was a few moons ago, and it is fun, and it's been long enough. It's my 25-year high school reunion, which is hard to believe, but again, I was fortunate. I had great teammates and great guys that coached us, and I think that's what it's all about, and so I've been blessed. I've had great support with my family and my friends, and I think at the end of the day, that's what it's about, whether you're coaching or playing. It's about your relationships, your teammates, and the guys that you're coaching with or coaching for or playing for. So.
Awesome, awesome. Well, fantastic group of kids. Love hearing the young men talking. They're just thankful for fans supporting them through all the stuff. And they've done some great things individually and as a team. And thank you, Coach, for being one of the many positive influences on their lives. And congratulations again on your game and
appreciate it.
Hard-fought win.
Yep, thank you. Yep.
Thank you for spending some time with us.
Yep, appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys do. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Okay, there you go. Got to talk to the seniors, got to talk to the winningest coach in Bulldog history. So I think, once again, the final score was the Milton Union Bulldogs 58, the Brookville Blue Devils 57. We will be on the air next Thursday at Northridge High School for the opening round of the girls basketball game versus the Arcanum team. So.
Well, thanks for joining us again tonight. This is Robert and Robbie signing off for the evening.
All right. Have a good evening, folks.
Take care. God bless.